Hey, this is Ishwar Naidu, your Salesforce guru. Welcome to Exaltlink Academy's another fantastic video on Salesforce certification prep. Within this video, we'll see how you can register for your Salesforce Associate Certification Exam, and we'll see what all topics covered in this particular exam, and along with that, we'll see where you can find the right resources to prepare for this exam. And lastly, we'll see how you can utilize Exaltlink Academy's free Salesforce Associate Certification Preparation course to crack your Salesforce certification. Without any further delay, let's dive into the video. Now we'll see how you can simply register for your Salesforce certification exam. In order to do that, you have to go to trailhead.salesforce.com. Once you are on trailhead.salesforce.com, right, so what you have to do is you have to go to your credential section. Within credential section, you'll find certifications, right? So once you go to the certifications, here you'll find all the type of certifications that are available based on the role, right? So within our Salesforce ecosystem. Okay, so in our case, so we want to schedule an exam for Salesforce Associate. So what you have to do is, right, you have to click on schedule now. Once you click on schedule now, it will take you to Webassessor, right? So Webassessor is an examination partner for Salesforce, right? So you'll write all of your certification exams on Webassessor itself, right? So here what you have to do is, if you already have an account, you can just simply log in with your credentials. If you don't have an account, you have to register for Webassessor account, right? So if I'm a new person, what I should do is, right, I have to click on this create a new Webassessor login, and here you have to fill all your details, right? In Webassessor login, you have to give your username, right? It can be your email address and then password and then your first name, last name, email address, right, and city, postal code, country, and all of that, right? And after that, right, you'll find a field named email address associated with your Salesforce account. Okay, so what you have to do is, right, you can give your Trailhead email address, that is fine. And after that, right, the email address with which you have registered for your Trailhead account, right? So that is what I meant by, right, you can give that email address here. And in company's name, right, if you are already working, you can give a company name, but if you are not working and if you're a new person, you'll definitely not have a company name, right? So in that case, you can give any name. So in this case, so what I'm doing is I'm giving Exaltlink Inc., right? You can use Exaltlink Inc. In that case, that's not a problem. You can use this company name. And after that, right, you have to give your name, and here you'll find an option like, are you a SFDC employee, SFDC customer, or SFDC partner? In this case, you have to select SFDC partner. And then for verification opt-in, right, so you have to select S. Why? Because once you are done with your certification, if someone need to verify your certification based on the credential that you receive on your certification, right, so you should enable this option. Then only they can verify that you're a certified professional. If you are not opting for this, even though someone is searching with your email address or with your name or something like that to see whether you are certified or not, Trailhead won't give the results that you are certified, right? So in order to do that, so give this verification opt-in as S, and then your role focuses primarily on which sector. For this particular field, you have to select private, right? So most of the times we work for private organization, not for the government organization, right? So for that reason, you can select private and then click save, right? Once you are done with it, you'll have your Webassessor account, right? So most of the times you'll receive a verification email. You can just simply click on the verify button so that your account will be verified. But still, even though you are not verified, you can still log in into Webassessor account, right? So since I already have an account, so what I'll do is, right, so I'll directly log in into my Webassessor account, right? So what I'll do is I'll give my username and password, right? And login. Okay, so once you are logged in, what you can do is, right, if you want to register for an exam, you have to go to register for an exam. Okay, so from here you'll find all the Salesforce examinations available based on the role type. Okay, so what you should do is, right, since we are registering for the Salesforce Associate exam, what you have to do is you have to click on the Associate Exams accordion. Once you click on this, you'll find the certification under this particular type of exam, right? So in this case, so I'm selecting this. Once I select this, it will ask you, right, so whether you want to write this exam through online proctored mode. That means you can write it on your own, right? If you have your internet connected, and if you are ready to, and you are ready to take the exam, right? So there is nothing much needed to be done. So but there will be some prerequisites that you need to make sure that there are no screen sharing softwares or something like that that are installed in your system, or something like that, right? Make sure that all the prerequisites are met in order to take this particular exam, right? If you are taking online proctored, and there is something called on-site proctored, so wherein you have to go to the examination center and then you have to write the exam, right? So in this case we want to register for online proctored exam. So I'm just simply clicking on register, and then you have to select the time slot when you want to write this particular exam, right? So it will show all the time slots available, right, for you to select. And then in my case, right, I have only 30th available within this month, and if I go to the next month, I can still see what are all dates that are available, right, for me to opt for the exam, right? In this case, I am selecting Sunday, right, 30th of April. And on 30th of April, if you look at the available time slots, right, so there are no time slots that are available within the daytime, right, in our IST time zone. Okay, so for that reason I'm not selecting anything here, right? So let me go to the next month, right, which is May. Okay, in this case May 1st, right? So let me check if there is any time slot which is available on daytime, right? So there is a time slot which is available somewhere at 5:15. Okay, so let me check for Tuesday as well, right? So on Tuesday, yes, I have multiple time slots. So what I'll do is I'll just simply select a time slot somewhere around 4:30 p.m. okay, 4:30 p.m. and then voila, I acknowledge that I have read and understood all the information stated in the above text box and agree to abide by these terms and rules, and select. That's it. Okay, so now you will be redirected to the payment section. So if you already have any coupon or voucher code, you can give that coupon or voucher code here. Otherwise, right, so you have to pay the whole amount and then register for the exam. So in my case, I already have the free voucher code that that is circulating around, so this voucher code, it will be valid only till 30th of April, right? So after that, even if you use this voucher code to register for the exam, this voucher code won't be working for you, right? It'll not work for you, right? So if you are someone who want to write this exam for free, certified associate exam for free, use this voucher code and register for the exam before 30th of April 2023, right? So but the thing is, the best part is, like, so you can you can opt for your examination date anywhere in the next month, or based on the available time slots, but you have to register for the exam before 30th of the March, right? You have to use this voucher code before 30th of the March. If you look at the date and time that I opted for May 1st, right? Which is May 2nd, I believe, right? 1st or 2nd, I don't remember that, right? So which is in the next month, right? But still, so I'm registering for this exam on 25th of April, right? That means before 30th of April, right? Make sure that you are also registering for this before 30th of April if you want to use this voucher and appear for this exam for free, right? So I'm just simply clicking on submit, right? So this voucher code is valid, so I don't need to pay anything. I can just simply click on checkout. Done. Okay, so I have registered for my exam. Okay, I have registered for my exam, and the exam name is Salesforce Certified Associate, and then the timing is on Tuesday 2nd May, 4:30 p.m. right? That's it. Okay, so this is how you should register for your exam. And once you are registered for your exam, and then you have to go and check, like, what all topics that are there in this particular exam, so that you can go through all of those topics and prepare yourself for the final exam, right? So now let's dive into that. If you feel like this video can help some other people, please feel free to share it with them. For more such resources, please make sure that you are visiting our website academy.exaltlink.com, and you are following all of our social media handles. Until next time, this is Ishwar signing off.